Hey guys, welcome to today's PA Outdoor Adventure. We're going to be doing a little tutorial today on how to set two kinds of traps. A bed trap or in the garden. I'm going to be using the garden to since it's not trapping season, I'm going to be just using the garden as like a little testing area. So, yeah. Not in the garden yet, but I want to come down here, show you the trap we'll be using. I'm only gonna be using one of my traps. I got 4. This is my last year. Was my last trapping season. Was my second trapping season I've trapped. Here's our trap we're gonna be using. We're gonna do a Bridger number 2 dogless. I like dogless way more. I don't know why people like dogs. I hate dogs. I think they're dumb. If you don't know what a dog is, it's this thing right here. This little flap. It makes it way harder to set. But this is my favorite trap I got. It's a Bridger number 2. That's one we'll be using to set both traps. And Kingston's happy to see you guys. See you in the garden. Hey guys, this is my tripod because my tripod broke. So my cardboard box with a hole in it is my tripod. Before we get into the trap setting, I'm going to be showing you some of my gear and what I wear to set my traps. Okay. Now I'm kneeling right now with no protection on my knees. I don't need protection from what's on the ground, but these are my these are my 2 knee pads I wear. I will be putting these on, so put one on and then I'll put the other one on off camera. So you're just gonna wanna, mine just strap right on, Velcro. Same with the bottom. The bottom has a little loop in it. Just like that. Yep. Okay, one. As you guys can see, I'm on the edge of my garden, so there's some grass right here. Now I'm just using the garden as a demonstration, but you guys are probably gonna be chopping through sod and stuff. First shot I'm going to be showing you how to do in another video. The next video coming out will be another kind, but this will be I call it a hole set. Now usually you're working around roots and stuff, but what I try to do is I just want to dig a nice little hole right here, like deep hole. Now the way I usually wear gloves. Actually, I'll put those on. Since I'm not trapping anything, I didn't put them on, but you just get a pair of gloves, and I have it in my dirt bucket so it doesn't smell like humans. I got my knee pads in my dirt bucket too. Now you can use a bigger, like a longer one of these, but this is what I use, so I'm just going to use it for this video. We're just going to dig this hole nice and deep. It's got to be deeper than that and wider so my 2-inch trap can fit in there. Now in Pennsylvania you can only use a 6-inch draw. It's either 6 or 8. Pretty sure it's 6. So that's how wide your draw is when it's open. I think it's a really dumb rule, but and you can also not set conibears on land. Another dumb rule. Okay, now you want it pretty deep. It's pretty good right here. Maybe a little deeper. A little wider too, a little longer. Okay, there you go. Just like that. Now this isn't your standard bed trap. This is a different kind of trap in a bed. Now we're going to take our 2-inch trap, set it, and I'll put it in the hole. GoPro, stop recording. Okay guys, now here's my trap, got it set. Can you see that? It's right there. Now it needs to be a little bit wider right here and here, so just a little trenches on each side for the trap springs. Usually you want to make this look normal. Look pretty natural, so just most of your dirt, just shove it out here to the back. And don't be afraid to handle your traps. that's a rule that I learned. Don't be afraid to handle your traps at all. You're just usually I usually put my thumb under it to keep it from going off. Or with these dogless ones, you don't really have to worry about it. They're pretty good. This is more of a coyote trap than a fox trap. Now for your stake, some people use the new super stakes. I don't use those. I use a regular stake, but I'm not going to be pounding it in since I'm actually not using this to set an animal, to catch an animal, just for demonstration. Now you want to set, since I got this, my stakes didn't fit through the hole that was already on the trap. So yeah, not the best. Just cover that up with some dirt, level it out so that trap doesn't move. Set your trap in there. Nope, that's not good. That's not what I want to do. Okay. It might take you a little bit to get this set in there. Hey GoPro, stop recording. Okay guys. Now, since I got the trap in there, you're just going to want to pack around the edges so it doesn't move. Foxes are a very smart animal. That's what I'm trying to trap. I've been trying to trap a couple years now. But here we go. Now just pack that in there. It's pretty good right there. Now there's a hole. You want a hole right here. I do usually use an auger bit, but you can just use a handle of your tool. A nice hole right there. Something lives in there, or somebody buried their food in there. Now the next part, you're gonna want to take your sieve or strainer, grab some dirt, pile it on there. Now some people use wax dirt. I don't have the money to buy wax dirt or make wax dirt, but there we go. Pile the rest of your dirt up at the back of the mound so it looks real natural. See, I'm touching the pan right now. You can't be worried about it. And don't be in a rush to set your trap. Just take your time, make it look natural, and if it's real muddy, don't go setting your traps in the mud. It's not the best. I usually bring my own dirt right there, but since I'm just demonstrating now, I usually, since I'm not actually setting this one, I'm just gonna show you what I use. Here's some Minnesota brand Red Fox urine. Now I put it in a raccoon urine bottle, but I like that bottle because it sprays. Usually you put like some stick, a backdrop right here with some like brush and stuff, and a nice backdrop. Why you want this deep hole is so when they walk in there, they go boom, and they have a lot of force coming down before they hit the ground. Boom. They're not gonna be like and touch it. They're gonna be like boom. So then you put your bait. This one's empty, but usually you just want some predator bait or beaver meat bait. Lennon Lures is a good place to get it. FNT, Fur and Trapping Association, online. I got some stuff there, but that's how you do it. And now I'm just gonna show you how to set it off. So the animal, imagine, let me see here. Where's a, whatever, I'll shoot a rock. Okay, imagine this is the animal's paw. They're just gonna step right here, it's gonna go off. Now if you're trapping coyotes, you're gonna want a little bit heavier paying tension. So when the coyote puts his paw in there, it's all the way on before that trap goes off. Fox, I think a little lighter is better. Now it's gonna, and boom. Sets all, animals caught in it, it ain't getting out. It's got, this trap is double swivels. I like double swivels on the traps. It can just do whatever it wants. This is a offset. I like double jawed on the 2-inch. I like double jawed on 1.5-inch traps. Since they're a smaller trap, gives it a bit more security. But that's how you set a 2-inch dogless bridger trap in a hole trap. I call it a hole trap. Some people, you might see it as a different name, but that's what I call it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next PA adventure.